I know, it's buffering. Sorry, Mommy and Minnie. Hello, everybody. I'm trying. It says we're still live. There's no one in here yet, though. Just going back and reading comments. Okay, there we go. That I have ever seen in my life today. And Hag and I walked over and took a look at it. When Road comes back out live and it's still, you guys can at least hear me. And Jenny, if you're in here, Camp Cutovich misses you. Porch. I was busy painting a hive box this morning. Um, uh, our bee venture, how did it turn out? We were able to get Busy Wings Peter cleaned up, get them clean out most of the comb. I mean, we took out quite a bit of it actually. There was chunks of it down in there. Um, I don't know when you see the comb in Blissfully Buzzed. It's it's insane. There's so much of it. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. Today we go back and we're back. What I was saying was I don't like to be down there when it's actually a lot darker here than it looks. I don't like to be down there when it starts getting dark just because the predators. It makes me nervous. Right? I'm proud of the bees too. They're actually a little bit on the overachiever side. What did Hag and I see? I saw something land on the car, and I wasn't sure what it was. I knew it had wings. Walked up on it, and it was the biggest horsefly I have ever seen. This thing was massive. Its eyes were gigantic. If I'd had my phone, I'd have gotten a picture for you. I've never seen one so big. So I'll keep an eye out for the rest of the time I'm here and see if I can't find another one, or hopefully it'll come back. Sorry about the notifications. I don't know how to turn that off. No, I wished I had taken a picture of it. It was this morning. I didn't have my phone on me. I had to get up early and run into Champagne and have them fix the paint that they sold us. I know, damn, right? It was real. I was flipping out. I'd never seen anything so big. And I found out you guys saw. But if you noticed, it looked like I was painting with clear paint. Basically, I was. Uh, they didn't tint it. They did everything. They told us all the, told Rod and Dave all the, little bullet points that are on the side: mildew resistant, stain resistant, one coat coverage, you know, has a high hide value. Very, very, very tiny print at the bottom of the label in almost the same shade as the label. It says must be tinted. Tint in the paint. He's like, no, it's white. Morning and ran to Champagne. And after waiting almost 20, we ended up getting an upgrade from I think it was like $22 or $23, if I do say so myself. He wasn't.
No, internet's just so slow.
Yeah, we buffed quite a bit.
Yeah, it sucks. We're only getting an upload speed of 0.8.
And you had one job. That's exactly what I said. You had one job. But hey, we got some really nice expensive paint out of the deal. Jenny thinks the notification is messing up.
Live too. And you gotta remember we're the crappy road. More than 3, I'm happy.
And they're diehards too. They keep coming back every time we buffer.
Right?
Hey, Sonny. Welcome. Jones is asking to shut off notifications. Because I guess they keep ringing in the ears. Is it too late to do that?
On my phone?
Hey, Pop. I think you go into settings. There
I
we
think
go.
you should be good for a little while. Pretty soon we're gonna be dark anyway. So.
Yeah. What can you do?
I can do this since we have the auxiliary pack hooked up.
Road. Let me go back and get up to focus.
You should check it out while he's here.
Your link should be while you're here. He keeps getting the buffering circle of death.
Let me see if I can fix that. Guarantees here, people. No guarantees at all. See if that helps.
Okay. We're going to see if this helps. The picture's definitely focused.
Tell me if it buffers like you love it. Oh, Blinky, I gotta go steal the camera out of your car.
Okay.
With that 32 gigs, we filled it up.
Oh, that's right.
It's gonna take me a week to upload that.
Wow. A week to upload 32 gigs. Wow. So, guys, I don't want to tease you. I don't want to rub your nose in it. But, oh my God, you should taste that comb that's coming out of that hive. Oh my God. And the honey, it just drips like water. It's unbelievable. Like you can't touch it without honey just pouring out of it.
I just called to say I love you. Never finger a bee.
That's right. Road tried that 3 times. All 3 times got hit. I got my first bee sting tonight. I'm pretty sure it's a bee sting. It stung and hurt really bad, like more so than a mosquito.
Does it still hurt?
Yeah, it's still got a little throb going on.
Okay.
I'll jewel weed it.
Yeah, I got to do my finger because it's blowing out. And I actually got stung 4 times.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's 3 in this one and 1 in this one. I found a pollen sac when I went upstairs.
Wow. Just so you know, Jenny, the bees really like the new suit. They christened it. There's bee poop all over it now. They got mad. We got dive bombed.
We upset them. We are really going to upset them tomorrow.
Oh, I don't have chat.
You don't have chat?
Uh-uh. Let's see.
Yeah, it screws up like that all the time.
Is that this little box here?
Yeah, you got to go here, and you got to go top chat, then you got to go back, and you got to go live chat, and then you got to keep jumping back and forth.
I gotcha. Tell Road to sell me an acre or the lodge. I'm getting scared. That's from Bet Tech Kimmy. Honey doesn't spoil either. That's right. That's right, Pod. It does not spoil.
Only if you get water in it.
But Takimi says we better all get ham radios. It's only going to get worse. Sorry guys, I'm going up and reading because I didn't have chat.
That's okay. Get an old microwave oven and put your walkie-talkie in there, Kimmy. You'll be fine.
Oh, I tell you that suit is incredible.
Satellite phones to the internet are still going to work, so don't worry about it.
Jenny says she has nothing to do with it. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, Circle of Death. All right, we're back. We didn't get Circle to Death. I'm
Okay.
catching up in chat. You know, Pot, you're right. Honey doesn't spoil, but it sure spoils you when you get it fresh out of the hive. I'm like, oh man. Now store-bought's just like, meh. There, set a little bit stiller. You guys are bouncing all over the place.
Fast they're going to be working now. Now
Right.
that they have the right ladders, the excluders.
We just turned their
Open their
flat into a condo.
Open. Yep.
You substitute your sugar with honey now, right? We use honey quite a bit at home. I tell you, it's delicious. It's so good. And that comb is so full. I don't think they could get one more little drop of honey in there. Because when you go to put the hive tool in to get it out, I'm going to get it so it'll focus. Okay. When you go to, you get your hive tool out to get the comb out, as soon as you apply any pressure, even though you're up against like the feeder and not into the comb, it just drips when you start to push it. They sell a 3-comb package for like $9 there. $9 for 3 combs? Oh, I see what you're saying. 3 combs, so $3 a piece.
Yeah, but then you have to make sure if it's real honey or not. Because what they've been doing is they've been taking wax comb honey, you know, the same kind you buy, like you do for the frames we're going to build tomorrow. They're taking that and they're taking 90% high fructose corn syrup, adding 10% honey, putting that in the jars, cutting them to fit the jars, and then pouring that in there.
Yep.
And they're calling it organic honey.
And you know what's really sad is they make this, it's basically honey on the go. And it's like 2 bite-sized pieces of comb with honey in it. You get like 6 or 7 of them in a package. It's something like $140 for what, 12 or 14 bites of honeycomb. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not even a half a frame.
That's a little crazy. I thought it was a great idea, you know, honey on the go, but yeah, no.
Yeah, it's all right if you're making $80 an hour.
And even if it was my company, I still wouldn't do it. That's just wrong. That is a nice clear picture, isn't it? That lawn light helps. Jenny said the same thing, not even real honey.
Right?
Focus.
Oh, wait till you guys see the mess we're going to mess with tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Moly.
I was telling him if once the static's uploaded, I got a...
The static's probably going to take me 3 or 4 days to upload.
Yeah, probably so.
Unless we cheat. We could go hang at Walmart for like half an hour and upload it. They've got a T1 Connect.
Go over to Foster's Inn and sweet talk them out of the Wi-Fi password.
They don't have that fast internet either.
Oh, gotcha.
Walmart's got that T1 Connect. You can really you can upload and download quick on that, man. can go in there barefooted and tell them I'm looking for shoes. I've done that. They don't usually mess with you.
No, no, I wouldn't imagine. And how probably nobody's looked at shoes for the last year. Everybody's looking at faces.
Right? Do you have your mask on? Yes, it's on my genitals. Would you like to see it?
And just so you guys know, those are not orbs flying in front of the screen. Those are actually moths and mosquitoes, and they look like orbs, but they're not. Like that there, that's not an orb.
No, you have to go across the street for that craziness.
They came and crop dusted today. And man, it wasn't good. I know bugs cooled. That's the only reason why I don't really complain. I think, all right, if Jenny was here, she would totally be digging this.
I think we're going to get Jenny some rabbits so that when they have babies, we can ship them up to Buttercup to play with. You chase them around in the living room.
Live toys.
Here, Mom, got one. Got
Live
another
toys. Right. It was bothering Hag with them spraying, not only because breathing issues, but it's an organic farm. You know,
They're not supposed to be anywhere near us.
and the guy, I
Let
mean,
alone
he
fly
like
over.
did it on purpose. You could tell after the second pass. Hey, Great Land, welcome. Buttercup is listening. Okay, Buttercup,
See,
here's
Buttercup,
what you do.
I'm going to get you some baby bunnies to chase around so you can tear their heads off.
Did you hear that, Buttercup? Uncle Road's gonna get you some baby bunnies.
And then I'll record the rabbit when he humps the other rabbit, when he falls over and goes, yay!
And I'll record when Jenny comes to the farm and kicks Road's butt.
That's okay. Me and Buttercup will take over Jenny's house.
Oh, damn, he's had this planned all along and we just fell right into it.
I'll turn Buttercup into an attack kitty to where she attacks people, not just rodents.
She's foaming at the mouth now, thanks.
Awesome.
Oh, Uncle Road, you're so funny. Yeah, see, if I hold it up here, if I hold the view up here, it comes in very clear. But if I put it down here, it's going to start getting fuzzy. Oh no, it's staying now. Cool, I can put my arm down.
You can always do the grass.
Oh yeah, but they see the grass all the time.
Yeah, I know. They don't care though.
Jenny Jones says evil planner.
That's only good because tomorrow is going to be very evil. I'm looking forward to getting hurt very badly tomorrow.
Yeah, we got, oh man, that comb in Blissfully. Oh, whew. That's gonna be a hunk of comb, and it's thick too. Down at the bottom. And the bees were the way they were on it today, and they were like kind of buzzing, but not really. It's, you know, they're covered in sugar water and honey, and they were kind of mellow. Looky here, we got the moon out. Oh, I just lost it. Buttercup walking around singing Honey Wabbit, Honey Wabbit.
Awesome.
I'm Honey Wabbit with my twisty sword and helmet.
Gonna send her to the Instead of getting a pedicure, we're going to send her in for a claw sharpening.
Ooh, claw sharpening.
Yep, and get her toenails, her claws painted with graphite paint, so they go in and out better, or maybe Teflon even.
She gonna become an acupuncturist.
See how the SPCA likes that.
Turkeys are bedding down. I messed with them the first night I was here.
It's almost time for your turkey to escape, Lincoln. This is about its escape time.
That's right. The first night I was sitting in the car, in the front seat of the car, facing the pen. And I caught myself. It's like, oh my God, I've been sitting here watching these turkeys like it was a movie. And of course, they're looking at me like, what's wrong with her? I actually, they probably didn't think that. They were probably thinking, WTF?
Well, they did enjoy the squirrel today.
Right? Like, where's her feathers? What's wrong with her? Nope, those aren't ghostly images either. Wow, your camera totally picked up the smoke.
I wonder what kind of weird stuff would happen if Nuckin came and was messing around in that graveyard. I bet you that her equipment would go crazy.
Right? It'd be interesting to see.
Well, Hag took a picture of flowers once,
Nope, more smoke.
and we ended up, there's a ghost image in the picture. And she posted it to the internet, and nobody's been able to debunk it yet.
Hmm.
And you know how there's no statues? It looks like a statue, but there's no statues in that graveyard.
Right.
And there's nothing that would cast shadow or anything from the direction that she took the picture from. So we don't know what it is. It's weird.
Jenny, I know you said that they know what we're planning. I was actually playing music and flashing my lights and trying to give them like a little turkey rave. There's one in there. He looks like the most distinguished of the turkeys, if there is such a thing. Just looking at me like, oh my God, you should be wearing a helmet. But they liked my music.
Please, everyone, free the Kraken.
You still haven't seen that picture? Oh yeah, the picture that Hag took? Yeah, I haven't either. I'd be interested to see it though.
It's on her desktop. We don't have it fired up, but it's out on the internet. It's like everywhere. People were posting it to like debunk sites and all kinds of stuff where they take and they look at the photo to see if it's digitally imaged, messed with and that. Yeah. I mean, it's only one picture it ever happened to us on. It's not like, it's happened a million times.
DJ Blink performs for the turkeys, right? Bow, 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 bow. I'm thinking, all right, you got pretty good taste in music. That's a good thing.
Hey, Blink, you still got 5 people?
Yes.
Damn, we don't have no trolls tonight. Trolls would put us up to probably 10.
Calling all trolls. We got honey. Come in salty, leave sweet.
No, don't come in
Oh
salty.
yeah, no, not salty. Come in cranky, leave sweet. That's better. No, I don't want to call that out.
No Salty Rat and Swami duos, man. That's right, Salty. You're right, Salty.
And Jenny, you done made me go hunting through my gallery and looking for photos, like the one that I sent you earlier. And then I got stuck looking at them like, oh yeah. I remember him. He was, yeah. When I got nervous around the bees, that's what I thought about. I'm like, okay, let's just think of the magnet. Just think of the magnet. Everything will be all right. I thought I'd freak out when I got stung, but it actually calmed me down. It's like, okay, now that I got that out of the way, just keep doing what I'm doing. I got 9 in here now. Here come the trolls.
Awesome.
Hello, lurkers. Oh, back to 8. Come back. No. He actually works at Edinburgh Castle, Jimmy. Or Jenny. Jimmy. He's usually there quite a bit. Oh, the toxic rant.
Oh, cool.
Lady Di hit my socks last night when I was aggravating her for Lou. Once I got up on her panel and showed a dirty movie, though. So not trying to hate on Road, but I thought it was funny.
Okay.
I know, I said Jimmy, my bad. It's been a long day for me. A long day.
It's been a long day for all of us. Especially you, Blinky.
Road tells me this morning, you've been a busy little bee. I just wanted that high box done so we could get it in.
No, we'll do a nice review for these people if they don't hook us up.
Right?
That box sucks.
Yeah,
Putting that thing together sucks.
they totally hooked us up at Lowe's. He couldn't answer a simple question. I'm like, why? Why did you let him leave without tinting the paint? That just doesn't seem right. And then I just casually mentioned that I had been standing there for almost 25 minutes. And that several customers had come by and asked me, have you gotten help yet? And when I said no, they knew. Because I was the first one to go. They started calling for help at the paint desk from the moment I walked in the door.
Which was what time, Blinky? 6:30?
No, it was like 6 minutes after 8.
Oh, was that early?
Was it that? Oh, see, I thought it was late. They opened at 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
It
left
would
up.
be late for the store. It's
I
just
left up
early
out of
for
here
me.
about 7:30,
Wow,
22.
you are crazy.
I got up and thought, well, if I go back to sleep, then it's gonna be later. No, I really want to get that box painted. And came back and I put on the static cam to record it and didn't realize that I thought the battery was dead. Turns out the memory stick was full. So
We'll see how much of that we got.
isn't that funny? It kind of looks like a face right there. Or somebody with a helmet on and an ear.
You're upsetting the ducks.
Am I? They're not getting my jokes. Usually the ducks laugh. Hey, .com.
Yeah, they're going. Wah, wah, wah. Hear 'em?
Um, Jenny asked that you not forget to set up the trail cam for the bees. On the bees.
Yeah, that's going to be a little while for that.
That's when you pick up the service desk phone and start talking over the loudspeaker, right? I should have done that. I should have started screaming for something, like bacon and eggs or, you know,
I have to
my
figure out.
mom.
I got to figure out how to do time lapse on a trail cam. I've never done it before.
I'd be like, oh my God, my probation officer said I could only be gone for 20 minutes. You guys are killing me. You're going to send me back to jail. I got to get that room painted.
And then I don't know if the PIR on the cam will pick up the bees or not.
.com says, hello, Road.
Hey, .com. Thanks for dropping by.
Pleasure to see you.
Welcome to the Shiitake Express.
Okay, let's get it to focus.
Well, there should
Kinda,
be
kinda,
some.
kinda. The top dot is the lawn light. The top fuzzy dot here is the lawn light, and this little dot here is the moon. There we go.
There should be like 10 minutes on cam that Hag did on static cam on here. I might be able to get that to upload overnight. I don't know. Show some of the mayhem we dealt with today.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Tomorrow, I definitely want to have the static cam going because that's going to be horrible. That's a mountain of comb in there.
Jenny Jones says she's done that at Walmart in the sporting goods department because I had been waiting to get a fishing license for 35 minutes. Oh, right. .com is looking for more fill-in on his upcoming video. Maybe try the most boring live stream on the internet, lol.
We definitely are qualified for that.
That was a weird notification. Something about a stolen vehicle in a high-speed chase involving 4 people.
Wow. Yeah, I get.
It wasn't a YouTube, it was like...
Oh, like a local alert?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got this goofy thing on where it gives you Amber Alerts when kids are captured and all kinds of strange stuff. People are running around with guns. I got one once about a man who was exposing himself while urinating in a parking lot. Like, that's a big catastrophe. We have to stop that right now.
Oh my god, I expose myself every time I urinate too. I'm not gonna pee through my pants.
Right?
That'd just be silly.
I mean, so guys are taking a piss in a parking lot. Who cares? Is it going to damage the asphalt?
I know, right? Walk around.
Oh, the other day when me and Dave went to Walmart, you should have seen all these idiots just sitting there while these Canadian geese are like darting in and out of the road instead of just driving, so they stay off the road.
Mm-hmm.
They're darting, you know, in and out with these geese. It was ridiculous, man. I have it on my dash cam if I can ever figure out how to download it. They're shooting goose grease everywhere. It was hilarious.
The moths like the light.
An old lady in a little black car ran me over into the oncoming lane to get away from the geese.
Jenny said someone came real quick in the sporting goods section. I used to do that when I'd ride the subway. Okay, I was on my way to school one day. I had to take a couple subways and buses to get there. On my way in, a woman spit in my face. By the time I got to school, I was so sick that I knew if I didn't leave to go back home, I wouldn't make it home. So after that, I didn't want people sitting next to me on the subway. So if as long as the seating wasn't at a high premium, if I saw somebody come on and they would look at my seat and think, "Oh, she looks pretty normal," I would just like start talking to myself and like all of a sudden scream at the empty seat next to me, "Will you shut the hell up? It's my turn to talk. You talk all the time. You're dominating the conversation." And I go, "Whoop." And no one ever sat with me. It was great. And figured they think you're crazy, they'll leave you alone.
There's another good way to do that too. You pick your nose and you look at it and you go, "Look, I told you one more time, I'm eating you. This is the time. I'm gonna eat you. I'm getting tired of this." People tend to shy away.
You think I'm kidding? Ask my poop. I actually saw her about, oh, it was probably 8 or 9 months later, and contemplated getting off the subway and chasing her down and breaking her off Indiana style. But I didn't. I was like, okay, she's her own problem. Just let it go. But oh my God, I was so sick. I was sick for almost 3 weeks. My mom called and thought she had the wrong phone number because I didn't sound like me. A spit in the face normally causes a need of the nose, right, Pot? Well, the really cool thing was I had my accounting books in my book bag, and I swung that thing like a sailor. And I know it probably bruised her up pretty good if it didn't break the skin. And I didn't feel bad. But yeah, it just, there was no rhyme or reason for why she did it either. She just looked at me, and next thing I know, she spit in my face. And the woman in the seat in front of me said, I said, damn, lady, what the hell's your problem? Spitting in my face. And that's when I was swinging my book bag, and the lady in the seat in front of me says, oh, I thought you knew her. And I'm like, I don't give a damn if I know her or not. That don't give her a right to spit in my face. Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. That's the that's the one that ended me up in the hospital where they stuck me with the blue stuff in the needle. What did you call it? What's the blue stuff? Oh my God, it made me like super goofy.
Demerol?
Demerol. Oh my God. It made the stoplights so pretty. It made everybody pretty. They stopped.
The cicadas are making noise.
No, there's a car that just came through the. There it goes. I say they came through that intersection and stopped.
Probably looking at the baby foxes.
Friends always spit in each other's faces, and that's the thing, when that woman said that, I know I looked at her like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" Everything was all sparkly. I'm telling you, it was flipping beautiful. When I first got into the emergency department, I no sooner got pushed into this little stall, and the guy 2 stalls over from me had a heart attack, and the doctor come in and said, "I am so sorry. We have an emergency." Well, we're in the emergency department, so we're in the right place. Um, and he said, "I'll be with you as soon as I can." I'm like, "Yeah, no worries. It's all good. I'm not going nowhere." And by the time he came back, I had the blanket off the bed and had it wrapped around my head and was just rocking back and forth. I was so sick. And he was like, "Yeah, here, hang on. I got something for you." And he stuck me with that, we ran some tests and stuff. I don't even remember what they were. I didn't care. I just didn't care at that point. But what I did care about was riding shotgun on the way home because I wanted to look out the windshield and see everything. Hey, James, welcome in.
Hey, Blinky, is today Monday or Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday.
Alright. That means tomorrow hump day.
That's right.
Perfect day to get our asses kicked. Oh, man. I'm gonna be whining like a
Oh,
little girl about
there's
my finger
Puddin'.
for a whole day.
Putty cat. Ooh, demon eyes. Meow. Say hi. My name is Puddin', and I go up on my tippy toes. Because I am a little girl. Putty, putty, putty.
Hey, go over to Buttercup so she can beat your ass.
Yeah, there you go. Say hi to Buttercup. Say bye to Buttercup. It's from Ohio or Oregon or Orlando. I mean, it could be any of those.
1, 2 Buttercups coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6,
Go take it out on the tree.
He's gonna bring her 6, 7,
It's like
8.
sharpening up.
Gonna stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep again.
Buttercup will rip Puddin's head off, right?
That's what we want to happen.
You wouldn't think that little bitty cat's a mom, but she is. She's a baby herself. I don't guess they talk about the birds and bees on this farm. well, well, we do talk about the bees, just not that kind of bees.
We don't talk about the birds though.
Hey, blind, welcome in.
We just talk about the shiitakes.
yeah. How many kittens does she have? Let's see. I think she's got two, possibly three. I'll have to ask Hag tomorrow um, which ones are hers because I'm starting to see more of the cats come out. There's like, oh my gosh, there's this cute little calico one. Its little tail is so crazy looking, and it's Dave's buddy. It hangs out with Dave most of the time. There's some gray ones, a couple Maka knockoffs.
There's a black one that won't stay out of the chicken coop.
Got a mosquito. Yeah,
There's a gray one that won't stay out of the chicken coop.
I saw that one today.
The black one's almost dead.
We've got one that looks like one of the Siamese cats. And she just started coming around. She was staying away. But it seems like everywhere you go, there's a new cat. It's like, oh, another kitten. Hey, Blind, I'm sorry I missed you, buddy. I didn't get out of Indy quick enough. Yes, Road got his jelly jars. They went yesterday and picked them up.
Yep, that's when we saw the goose grease. Raspberry jelly with no seeds.
Listen to those tree frogs.
Almost sounds like Glenn Lambright.
It does, doesn't it?
Almost.
I watched him the other day and No Name was up on panel with him. I get such a kick out of her. I love that she has no filter. She just, whatever pops in, that's the topic for the moment.
And then she always says, "Oh, we can't talk about that."
I know, after the fact. Well, to be fair,
Right?
yeah, the sun was hot down there. Wipe and Hag were suppering. Yeah, yeah, it's not been too bad. It was a little overcast today, but yeah, it's been warming up. Well, here's the tent, and I don't even have the fly up on it yet.
The humidity is killer.
There's no sense in putting it up. It's I'm actually underneath the canopy of the trees, so I don't really need it to, and it's nice because it lets the heat out. But yeah, it's weird because it's humid during the day, but at night the humidity climbs. It's more humid at night than it is during the day.
Weird. strange, strange world
You
we live in.
go into the tent and it just things kind of just feel damp. It's not bad, but I've been sleeping good though. Man, have I been sleeping good.
That's because the aliens have been abducting you at night. You just don't know it.
That very well could be. I tell you, them aliens make some killer gummies.
I heard they use lidocaine on your rectum now so that, you don't know you've been probed anymore.
That very well could be. I'm okay with that. As long as they're gentle, I don't care.
It's better than no
That's
lidocaine, right?
right. That's right.
Oh,
Yeah, right, Jenny. You always sleep good camping because of the fresh air and all the sounds. The highway. I can hear it now. I don't know if you guys can or not, but the highway. It's not very loud now, but it'll calm down here in another hour or so, and all you hear is just like crickets and tree frogs, and I've been hearing the owl at night from across the road. It might be both of them. I'm not sure, but
yeah,
haven't
the owls
heard
are cool.
haven't heard any coy dogs or coyotes.
That's because Cougar's probably back in town.
Oh, that.
That or that wolf hybrid's around.
Oh, okay. I see. I didn't know about a hybrid.
Yeah, there's a wolf hybrid. I think it's a hybrid. It might be a wolf. I don't know.
Pod says as long as the aliens can grab their ankles, he's game.
Cool.
That's great.
As long as they don't leave me pregnant, I'm good.
Well, can you imagine ending up on Maury Povich with an alien?
No, I'm too old to have an alien
Find out
baby.
who's the father.
No, they'd say you are the mother.
That's
You
right.
had an alien poop baby. Oh man, imagine crapping out a bowling ball.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
That'd suck.
It's like that sound that's behind you. What is that? Do you know?
Which one? The chirp, 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 chirp?
Yeah, that. Is that a tree frog or is that a? I've never heard that before. Oh hell, it could be a locust, but they don't really go up at night, do they? Let me see if I can't answer some more of my own questions.
It's not loud enough for cicadas.
The Saturday Night Live skit about alien abductions. Hmm, that's what I was thinking, Jenny. Possible cicada. No, I don't think I have. The only alien abduction one that I can think of that was a funny was, remember Married with Children when the aliens came down and they were after Al's socks because that was like fuel. And crazy enough, um, 2 or 3 visits ago, I took Roden Hag to Chicago for an appointment, and it was really cool. On the way out, they showed me Buckingham Fountain, which is a fountain that they show you at the beginning of Married with Children. It's not as big as it looks on TV, but it is pretty big. You'll look it up. It was funny. Yeah. Yeah, remember back in the day when Saturday Night Live was actually funny?
That other show's better. I can't think of the name of it though. It's got all those kids in it. mom and dad are like drug addicts and the kids do all kinds of crap and
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, what's the name of that one?
right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't pull a name out of my head either, but it's hilarious.
Oh my god, yeah, I can't remember what it is.
And Frank, the guy they all hate, he has his son. He's got that half son, and the kid's black. And they're trying to say that it's not Frank's and it is Frank's. And then the one son he says he's the gay Jesus.
I guess every platform has their Jesus, huh?
Yeah, that was in Chicago too, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was an awesome show.
I liked Kids in the Hall, Upright Citizens Brigade. I'm sitting here getting caught up looking at the canopy of the trees.
I can't get my mind off of that mess we're gonna have to mess with tomorrow.
Pot says the whitest kids I know. As crazy as it's gonna sound, I think that it's gonna be easier to clean up than the feeders were,
I don't think so.
because there's more room to work.
I think I'm gonna get stung more tomorrow because we have to take that top box off to work on that bottom box. That's where it's all at. Most of it's in that bottom box too.
Mm,
So we're
yeah,
gonna have to take something out to set that top box on.
yep.
Man, why can't I think of the name of that show? My mind is completely gone.
I'll put my smoke on the other side. Well, looks like we got a campfire going anyway.
Instead of the Ren and Stimpy show, we could have the Swami and Tammy show.
SNL Alien Close Alien Close Encounter. Hopefully you're right on time. It's 9:22. Am I on? I can see you. And yep, you're on time. Nine. Well, it's 9:23 now, but you're there. Mike Taylor just went live Tuesday. No weird racist Democrats.
Oh my god. I better not go there because I fit the classification of weird.
Oh come on, you know you want your cup of toilet coffee.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with the Folgers because it comes out of a bun.
Can you get a witness? I see 9:24 on the timestamp. By the time you type, it'll be 9:25. No. Oh, blind! I wanted to show you the the
The opening of the flower.
the gift that Mrs. Blind brought. Looky there. The one on the right opened first, and the one on the left just opened today. But look, we got all these little buds on there. Yeah, it opened up. I know, they're pretty little flowers. They're white, and they got purple in them, and yellow in the centers. I shouldn't talk about color. That's not fair to Road. Yeah, that was super kind. How nice. Oh man, I wish that you guys could smell. I would take the phone into the car. We've got a lot of bee stuff in there, supplies and things that we're using. It smells so wonderful in that car. It smells like fresh cut wood. It smells kind of sweet. You can almost smell the wax. The bees have a completely different smell. I had no idea that they had a smell at all. But their stuff that we use for them, the smells are just incredible. So now my car smells like it's been camping. It smells really like woodsy and fresh and outdoor and we're coming up on an hour 8.
Well, we can kill it anytime you want, Blinky.
We got 2 in.
Yeah, we can kill it. We'll go live tomorrow when we go mental on the hive. I'll set up the other tripod that holds the phone.
Right on. I think that'd be cool. I still got somewhat sticky fingers from honey in between my fingers.
I just don't want to hold the phone because my finger hurts.
Yeah, Road got nailed 3 times on his index finger, once on his middle finger. I got my first bee sting today. I got hit on my thigh.
And I was careful. I didn't get any. I didn't step on any. Get stung in the foot this time.
And I think what happened is it came up through the pant leg. I didn't have them pulled down all the way. But now that I got that out of the way, I'm not concerned anymore. Oh, bummer. Blind took a big milkweed out with his lawnmower.
Oh man.
Yeah, Jenny, you should see all the butterflies here. Man, the monarchs and Hag and I saw a big yellow and black butterfly earlier.
Swallowtails.
Getting stung sucks. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Especially because when you're standing in the middle and you're in the midst of doing something with the hive, you just got to stand there and take it. It's not like you can just quit and walk away and deal with your bee sting. You're just like, okay, no sudden movements. Don't get angry. Just chill out. Everything will be fine. You can straighten it up in a minute. And every time I would squat down, which was just about everything we did out there, it would remind me that I got stung. but I didn't get it nearly as bad as Road did. Man, he got them on the pads of his fingers.
There had to be at least 1,500 bees on that feeder.
Jenny says her monarch eggs are hatching. Found 9 the other day.
Awesome.
That is awesome. Pot says he's thrown his fair share of stones at beehives. I never messed with bees. I never. For the longest time, I was afraid of them. Not really afraid of them. I didn't want to be around them. I didn't want to get stung. The last time I got stung, I got sick. I don't feel bad. Like nothing happened from this bee sting. Everything's good. Look at the cats slinking. See the glowing eyes? Going over check out the turkeys.
They're going after the honey in your car, I think.
Demon eyes. Well, good
Yep.
luck with that. They
That's
can't
where
get
they're
in.
going.
All the windows are shut. They're probably trying to get underneath. Ooh, it's warm. It's like 70 degrees out here. It's
Now they're scoping out your tent now.
oh
They're sitting over there looking at it like, how do we get in here? What's
yeah.
inside there?
Where's the lady that's normally here? She usually talks to us. Jenny says she thinks the worst is getting stung on the fingers and toes. Yeah, he was very careful today walking around because he didn't have his shoes on, and there were bees everywhere. A lot of them are covered in honey and sugar water. So when they come out in like little wads of bees, and they were everywhere. And he did really well. No stings on the feet, but and the last sting that he got, I honestly thought that bee was gonna fly away. It looked like it went to take off, and at the last minute, it just said, "Nah, sting." Rick Crew just uploaded Minnesota Guardian arrested assault charges or
Awesome.
busy. Pot says I saw a bunch of monarchs today. It was awesome because I don't see them like I used to.
Yeah, I saw them on Pot's stream.
Buttercup can make those eyes in bright daylight, right? Here, see, we got another one here. That's 2 ears, which turns out to be a girl. And Sasha, the other one, the other Siamese looking cat, is a boy. We thought it was a girl. Sun hardly been out there. It was out most of the day here, but it started out like a hazy sun, like it was going to be overcast. And then it came out where it was not quite full strength, but just about. And then it started getting a little cloudier in the late afternoon. But now it's clear. Here, I'll walk you out and show you the moon. I don't know if you can see it or not, but
Turn your light off, Pinky. That'll help see
oh,
the moon.
okay. We'll take a walk out and see if you can see it.
It may or may not help. At least you're not buffering.
Right? There you go. There's not a cloud in the sky here. It's not going to focus on it, probably, but 3/4 of the way? Not quite 3/4. But it's really nice when I get into Camp Cutabitch because it doesn't have a fly on it, and the way I have my bed oriented, I can lay there and look at the moon, look at stars. I keep waking up to try and see if I can see the meteor shower. I haven't seen that yet. They said our best bet to view would be like 2 in the morning. And it's been running since something like the 11th of July. and it will run until like August 4th every night. Blinds out back, the moon is rising. Fuck you, Nightbot. I think Nightbot comes from the same cloth that James Swiley comes from. Hitting on everybody. Yeah, you got plenty of mosquitoes and flies blind. Yeah, same here. I got nailed. Let's see. We came out weekend before last and got ate alive by mosquitoes. And they had just about all, pretty much healed up and was coming to an end. And the first night I was here, I got bit just as many times as I got bit the weekend before last that I was here.
You guys need more garlic.
I know. Well, I didn't want to do garlic because I didn't want to be sweating out garlic when we were dealing with the bees and then
Oh, they don't mind garlic.
run
They're
a
used to
chance.
it.
Okay, I was gonna say run a chance that they didn't like garlic.
No, they're used to it from me.
All right, sorry, Nightbot.
Plus, they get the facial recognition, so that's really strange that bees have facial recognition.
Right. Don't worry, Blind. Nightbot doesn't take it personally. He's got lifeless doll eyes.
We make Nightbot work for his money.
That's right.
He's got like, I think, last time I looked, it's got 387 commands.
Right.
I think Jenny knows every one of them.
Yes, I agree, Pot. Biting insects don't like garlic. That tells you right there they have no taste. They don't like garlic, but they love sweat. Weird. Nightbot's going to stalk. He's going to stalk Blind.
It's sweet.
Get him, Nightbot, get him! Poor Nightbot, lonely, I always say in regards.
Make somebody type in their exclamation point winner. See what Nightbot does.
.com says if you see someone falling behind, walk beside them. If you see someone being ignored, include him or her. Always remind people of their worth. One small act could mean the world to them. Hey, Genty, welcome. Road's over here. He really is. He didn't want to hold the phone, so I am. Pugbase! Hello, hello! It's the farm dude. Sup, Road?
What's happening, people?
Oh, I'm behind in chat. I was out gooping at the moon. Who is that reading the comments? It's Blinking Cursor, Genty. Part-time farmhand. Bee wrangler. Comic relief. More comic relief than anything.
Keeper of the turkeys.
Keeper of the turkeys. Hags GPS. Oh my gosh, I wear so many hats. I need a bee net for each one of them. The one and only DJ Blink. That's right. That's what the turkeys call me. They're over there. But yeah, I'm DJ Blink. Yeah, the first night I was here, I played music for the turkeys and flashed my headlights on them because you probably can't see it now, but my car's right on the other side of the tent. And I pack all my stuff in there and bring it into the backyard so then I have to keep walking back and forth. But yeah, I was flashing lights at them and was singing to them and gobbling and playing my music. They seemed to like it. I mean, they didn't complain or anything. Maybe I scared them and they just were afraid to complain. Roads human posted. Yeah, right, Jenny. I, I did take them into the tent. I sure did. Uh, I have never camped with 3 pounds of live bees before. That was an experience. And I tell you, it made the tent smell really good too. Bees have an amazing smell to them. I had no idea. And now I don't freak out when the bees come around. Like, like when I'm at home or whatnot. I don't freak out like I used to. I just like hang out like, hey, I figure, if I don't mess with them, they won't mess with me.
Can't believe you think he hasn't escaped tonight.
There you go, people. That was your official drive-by. I know. I can't believe they haven't either. You guys probably can't see them. Yeah, fuzzy picture.
He's usually escaped by now.
We got turkeys that like to come out of the pen, walk around, think they're getting away with something.
And they're so brilliant, they come right to you.
Yeah, they do. They get on the other side of the fence and they're like, hey, I'm free, I'm free. And then it's like, oh, hey, human. Go run into the human. They got the food. Blind says he can't wait until he goes around the old graveyard by you and Hag. It is very cool to walk
Which
around in
graveyard?
there.
The one
Are
across
you
the street, the one in town,
you talking the one across the street
the
from Road and
abandoned
Hag,
one.
or the one there by Foster, or the abandoned one at the park? That's so sad. I'll tell you, Blind, the one across the street, you got to see the gnarly tree that's in there. It's got all these like wood burrows all over it. It's just a crazy looking tree, and it's still like the leaves come. It looks like it's dead, but it's not. And also, if you go to the cemetery name, the I don't know what you call it. The name of the cemetery. It's on a board there on the corner of the lot. If you look below that sign, there's a stamp box, and they say take a stamp, leave a stamp. So what people have done is they've made their own rubber stamps. There's a stamp pad in there. They ink up their stamp, put their stamp in the book, and then leave the stamp with all the other stamps that have been made in this box. I found it the first time almost a year ago,
Camp
and
Creek Cemetery.
I haven't been over. It's called Camp Creek Cemetery. I haven't been over to see if any more stamps have been added, but I just thought it was really cool, out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, nobody's died since COVID, so
And they got this cool little stamp collection going on. Yeah, that's right. No one's died.
yeah. No
There's
new graves since COVID.
no new graves, nothing. And the graves that are there, those are a lot of them fell to the Spanish flu. They're very old headstones. Oh, Blaine wants to go to all of them, right? Blaine, we could go down to Crybaby Bridge. .com says it'll be at Ottawa Carleton District School, presenting both the transferable and targeted skills needed to prepare for employment, delivering vocabulary, English, spelling, reading, and pronunciation. Very cool.
That's what
That's
I
very
need.
cool. .com.
I need enunciation and pronunciation. But you gotta teach me how to do it with no teeth.
Right, Jenny, the trees across the street got cool growths on them. Yeah, they do. And then there's that one that's partially burned off to the left where it's like a tree fell. And instead of, bucking it up into manageable pieces and dealing with it, the guy was just like, I'm going to set it on fire. And he did. And it burned a good, charred chunk into it, but it barely touched it.
Yeah, that was on a windy day.
And now it just sits there.
Well, the fire department had to come put it out because it was
Jeez.
blowing red hot ashes all over the house and all over our yard.
What a dingbat.
Yeah. He just lit it up and left too. He didn't even stay to watch it burn. He
What
lit
a
it and left.
dope.
After 2 house fires, Hag freaks out to that
Oh,
completely.
oh, I know she does. I know she does. Well, look at her. She can be upstairs and smell an ash fire that the neighbors started
I know.
downstairs. You like take off running, and that's going through a closed door, mind you, at the bottom of the stairs. And she can smell it. She's like, oh, I smell something burning. And then she'll go down, and when she comes back, it's like, yep. She, threw what she thought was a snuffed out smoke into a can, and there's paper in there, and it's smoldered and started the paper on fire. It's like, wow, you know, I would hate to live with that fear. That's how my grandmother died. She died in a house fire. The family had been fishing all day on Sundays. Everybody gathered and they would have, like just a family hangout. It always looked like a reunion, but it was just a lot of people in the family. And they had been fishing all day. And they came back to my grandparents' house and were preparing. The men were out cutting up and cleaning up the fish, and my grandmother and a cousin that was in a wheelchair were inside in the kitchen. And my grandmother stuck her head out the window to ask somebody a question, and before she could get back in the window, the house exploded. It blew out all the windows on the bottom floor and just engulfed the house in flames. The cousin that was in a wheelchair perished. My grandmother got burnt over like 80% of her body. It was bad. It was really bad. She was in shock and didn't realize how bad she was burnt. And she took my dad, my uncle, and my two aunts down to a neighbor's house and asked them to watch her kids while she went to the hospital. And she never came home. She succumbed to her injuries. Uh, smoke, what is it they call it?
Smoke inhalation.
Smoke inhalation, there it is. All I could think of was annihilation. And from that moment on, my dad always had issues. Like he wouldn't watch any TV shows or movies or anything where there was a fire involved, but he would sit and watch a campfire. But yeah, it he was 9 years old when that happened. He quit school to help take care of his family. So I can just imagine. And then to come to 2 house fires, I'd be doing good just to survive one. Yeah, it was very traumatic, Jenny. Yeah, are you talking Crybaby Bridge, Jenny? The lady that killed her kids? Yeah, I think that's Crybaby Bridge. Julie in Cambridge is a strange story. Oh, she's talking to Blind. My bad. I got.
Because I think Crybaby Bridge down here, I think a flood took away a
There it is. Yep.
busload of kids down here.
Yep. Yeah, she was talking to Blind. Chat didn't show up. Yeah, it was a school bus. That's Crybaby Bridge.
I believe so. I went there once and didn't see or hear anything, so. But I don't have an automatic, so I can't leave my car idle and see if they push it or not.
Well, I can.
If you want to throw powder all over your car, cornstarch, be my guest.
Yeah, we can do that. .com says, you are all intelligent ones. I learned lots from YouTube via listening. You know, .com, I agree with you on that. I have learned a lot by lurking, an awful lot, and probably just as much stuff that I didn't want to know or didn't need to know, I've learned from lurking. But isn't it amazing what you pick up when you just kick back and listen? Pot says, okay, friends, he's off to bed. Good night, Pot. Thanks for stopping by. Hope your day is super grand and you're amazed tomorrow.
My eyes were just deceiving me.
What'd you think you saw?
I thought the turkey was out of the fence, but it's not.
Oh,
Oh, man. You gather up all my crap.
yep. I think we're going to start wrapping this up, people. I had a very early day.
I still have to download this 32 gigs of recording.
Oh, Wobbles is in. Hey, Wobbles.
Sweet. Yeah, it's early for Wobbs
Right? He lives in the future.
because Violet I'll usually go hang out in Violet's stream while she's singing while I'm making jelly or doing edibles or something.
Nice.
So I skate off to her place a lot at night.
Wob says I'm just in time for the end.
Better late than never, Wobbs.
That's right, Wobbly. We'll go again tomorrow night. It's 1 p.m. for him.
1 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And what time is it for us? Like 11?
No,
10?
it's probably 10. Let's see, 9, 12.
You should be able to see from a
13.
timestamp.
Oh, yeah.
If you go to chat.
It's almost 10 o'clock.
Okay.
9:51.
Well, it's still early.
9:51. Did you hear how casually he said that? Oh, it's still early. Doesn't that sound like somebody that slept in? .com says, I was taught book smart people are people who sit down, shut their mouths, and listen with respect for knowledge. They don't know everything, so they commit to learning everything possible. Yep, I agree. I absolutely agree with you.
I'm going to die before I learn everything I want to know.
Oh my gosh. Rode, if I knew half the stuff that you forgot, a quarter of the stuff, an eighth of the stuff that you've forgotten, I'm telling you, Mensa material. My favorites are when you come at me with a text that says, I've got an adventure. And I'm thinking, ooh, wonder what it's going to be this time. Wonder if I need to up my insurance. I do want to say thank you, everybody, for stopping in and spending time with us. It was great to see you. I'm going to hand this off to Rode and let him say goodnight to you. And we will see you tomorrow. Unless something crazy happens and we go back live again tonight, or right, we succumb to bee stings, or who knows? We just never know. It was great talking with you too, Jenny. All. It was great to see everybody. Take care. Here's old guy.
And it gets passed off to me. Now I just got to put some goggly goos on. There we go. .com says Australia, 12:52 p.m. Wednesday, July 21st of 2021.
Yep, he lives in the future.
Wob says, be good. Jenny threw up a whole bunch of bees. Take care, everyone. Thanks for coming to the most boring live stream ever on YouTube today. And hopefully you will return for another boring stream that buffers and doesn't show you anything on screen and has virtually no content at all. Until then, take care, everyone. Peace. We're out.